Hey BGC, it's Miss Jordan here, and today I am coming to present to you Smart Girls. Smart Girls is a program that we have just for our girls, so there are
no boys allowed.
Now that the boys are out of the way, we can get started introducing our program. I have my notebook here, y'all, to help me say everything that I need to say because this is all important. Our program is going to be split into 3 categories. We're going to be talking about the body, the mind, and our community. We're going to be discussing topics about like self-esteem, personal identity, mental health, hygiene, physical wellness, and we're going to also be talking about how to build healthy relationships. It's going to be a little different since this is all virtual, but I'm really excited to start this program, and I hope you guys are excited as well. I need you guys to do one thing and one thing only. It's so easy. Besides watch these videos, I would like for you guys to take some time out of your day, like 20 to 30 minutes, 4 days out of the week. So like Monday through Thursday, take 20 to 30 minutes out of your day. Get yourself a journal and write. Just write. That's all you gotta do. It's so easy. You can talk about whatever you want. If you want to talk about how your day is going, you definitely can. You can talk about how you feeling. You can talk about anything you want to talk about. Also utilize the journals to answer some questions that I'm going to be asking throughout our session. Or if you have any questions that you want to ask and you don't want to forget, you can use the journal to jot down those questions as well. Okay? Remember that this journal is for you. So you can use it for, whatever you would like, as long as writing about is appropriate and you're actually doing it. Writing in your journal is a really good belief exercise. So like if you feel like you got a lot on your mind, you could definitely take some time to write. Or like if you're bored, you can write. Those are good things to do when you don't have anything to do, which is us right now, not having a lot of stuff to do because we in the house. So writing is good, a little good, thing to do. So
try it out.
20-30 minutes a day. So now that we're finished with the introduction, we can start getting into our first session. I'll be covering a couple sessions today actually. It's going to be really easy. It's a lot of stuff that you already know, like respect, trust, confidentiality, and effective communication. I know that those terms are already pretty well known. That's why I'm not going to talk too much about them, but I do want to let you guys know that me, Miss Jordan, is very committed to those 4 terms. I value them and I think that they're very important, and I think that you guys should be committed to those things too. So if you are, write about it. Just kidding, you don't have to write about that. But yeah, I'm committed to those things and I think that you should too. We all want people to treat us with respect, so we should treat other people with respect. And same thing with trust. You don't want to betray anybody or stuff like that. And effective communication, you want to speak positively, but also expressing yourself when needed. So yeah. Now we're going to be talking about self-esteem, and I know that's a term that you guys know about or might know about as well, but really, what is self-esteem? Okay, to me, self-esteem is just a girl's idea of herself. It's what you think about yourself, or me, it's what I think when I look in the mirror. When I see myself in the mirror, what's the first words that come to my mouth, or what's something that I think about? So that's what self-esteem is. You could write about what you think self-esteem is, or if you agree with what I think self-esteem is, you could definitely write about that too and express what you agree with. And y'all know, we all know that self-esteem is not what other people think of you, because it comes from inside of you. Self-esteem can sometimes be known as self-worth or self-image, but no matter what it's called, it's still the same thing. And it's still important to know that you're a valuable person with something to bring in this world, okay? You should wake up in the morning. You should always have that on your mind. When you wake up, you have something to bring to the table. I wake up every morning and I remind myself that I am here for a reason. I always have something to bring to the table. And those things can be very motivating. When you wake up in the morning and you say,
I have something to bring to this world. I'm important. I'm a valuable person. And today's going to be a good day.
When you wake up in the morning and you say those things can come true. So now that we know what self-esteem is, we can discuss why self-esteem is important. And more specifically, we can talk about why positive self-esteem is important, or positive self-image, or positive self-worth, because we know that those all mean basically the same thing. So this is a time where you can use your journal to write about why you think having positive self-esteem is important, or why you don't. And I don't really know why you wouldn't, because I'm going to tell you why. Having a positive self-esteem is important because it affects your confidence. It affects how you perform on a day-to-day basis. That's something that's very important. It also can affect your relationships with other people. If you accept who you are able to have strong and healthy relationships with other people, such as friends and family. Those are some reasons why I think having a positive self-esteem is important. But to be realistic, sometimes we don't think positively, okay? It's normal, it's natural, it happens, we're human. With that being said, there are some things that can affect our self-esteem. Those things can be self-talk.
What is self-talk?
Sometimes, some people, not saying it's you, but it be happening to me, I might have a little voice in the back of my head that's telling me, sometimes it can be positive things or sometimes it can be negative things, things that can bring me up or things that can drag me down. For an example, say I'm doing some homework. It's a little challenging, okay? It's a little challenging. I'm not struggling, it's just taking me a while. I might have a voice in the back of my head.
You know this homework assignment is way too long. Like, don't even do it.
That is negative self-talk. We don't want to practice that. That is not healthy for us. That's not how we treat ourselves. We want to treat ourselves with positive self-talk. So instead, I can say something like,
Your girl's taking you a long time, but you can get this finished. You got this. You can do it. Okay, period.
And like I said, positive self-talk is the healthiest way to treat yourself, okay? We always want to treat ourselves good, healthy. We want to do right because, you know,
who got us? Who gonna have us besides ourselves?
All right, smart girls, so that is gonna end our first session. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys wrote a lot down. If you had any feedback, or if you had any questions, or if you answered any questions, I hope you guys utilized your journals for that. If you didn't, it's totally okay. You can take some time out today, at least 20 to 30 minutes, like I said, and you can write in your journal about whatever you want, about how you feel, about some goals you want to accomplish for the week, or the weekend, or some fun things that you have planned for the weekend. Anything, utilize your journal as long as you're writing, because those are some good things to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I miss you guys so much. See you later.